Assetto Corsa Rally looks great, but until they add these crucial details, I'm out. Wildlife with self-preservation. Wildlife with no self-preservation. Cornfield craziness. Crazy cameraman. People watching rally from their own front yard. Teleportation. Eastern European roads. Even more wildlife. Railway crossing. But things were about to change when Assetto Corsa Rally Winter Update just released and it adds tons of new content. A whole new car! They even released both doors this patch, don't worry, this is just car damage. Improved weather system with snow, lightning and green leaves, all in the middle of the winter. New 3D models and animations. A whole new stage of 0.90 kilometers. That's at least 3 corners in each direction. It's so short that the length in the menu is displayed as 0. And last but not least, some good old snow melting cars. Somebody should really check the temperature on that engine. But this update was not that convincing, so I can still say that even though Assetto Corsa Rally looks great, until they add these crucial details, I'm out. Crashed opponents. Opponents' distractions. Fans willing to help even though they don't have a jacket. Fans after they held 20 cars. Front row seats at Spa. Wait, that's the wrong one. Tree climbers. Freezing temperatures. Attack of the Clones. But all this was not enough to stop me from putting more time into the game. Very quickly I learned new moves that I was eager to share with others. Today I will give you a pro rally tip that no rally driver will ever give you. In order to survive the harsh conditions and win the Rally of Monte Carlo, it is necessary to pull this move. I think that I saw that somewhere. Believe me, pro rally drivers do this and win the rally. Well, I'm not a pro rally driver. But there was something off. Even after so much time in the game, the Codriver still felt a little too fast for me.
In a world full of great Codrivers, there's one guy always gets the worst ones.
4, 750 and 1, number 1, 2, 2, good and then number 4, 6 down number 6 and a quarter, 6 and a quarter, number 6 and a quarter, half, number 6. And done, thank you, sir.
And this pushed me back to games I was more familiar with. But little did I know, I was not safe.
What's the matter, kid? We're being watched.
Where? I can't see anything.
There's something moving in the bushes. Come on, let's get out of here.
When they finish off the game, we'll be next. This place is cursed.
But the place that scared the shit out of me was also the place where I first fell in love with Hotlapping a rally stage. It welcomes you with a beautiful corkscrew sliding the car from right to left, and guess what, we're already in the 5th. Instagram famous rapeseed field on the left and the potato field on the right, you meet with your first big jump. Spoiler, there's more. Then this corner in which you have to carry as much speed as possible, because as soon as we're out of it, we floor it for a big chunk of seconds. One of the biggest, if not the biggest rates of the stage. We're just flat out through the entire section, over the second jump, close to these rocks, through the deep, near the rocks again, 15 seconds in and we still floor it. Here comes a 3 left, but we just don't care because the right foot is stuck on gas. It's been 25 seconds when we try to remember what this pedal in the middle does. This is a tricky one with a small jump in the middle. If you want to take it as tight as possible. And we're again on a flat out section with the trees floating in the back as we're going downwards, flowing smooth like oil. Still in 5th gear, we really cut through those herbs for a high speed corner, tossing it around to the left for yet another flat out straight. A straight that ends with a succession of 3 jumps, each one bigger and bigger. We dub the brakes a little bit or we'll be the first human crew on the moon after 50 years. This near 3 collision was not in the plan, but we survived. Just throw the car around this right corner and keep as much speed as possible, because you're right, here comes yet another high speed flat out section. Going full speed through this decimated forest just so we can use dirty napkins each time you wipe your lazy ass. It soon ends with a strong brake, even up to 100% close to the rocks on the left. What's up with the long phase? The pressure is at the highest point here, the last 4 turns where you either win or lose everything. This one is really important to keep as much speed as possible, because if you're getting this right, you don't have to brake anymore until you pass the finish line. Here miss again with the rocks on the left. Out of 1000 players I managed to get in the first 50, but it still boggles my mind. There are aliens out there that build the pyramids. No, I'm joking. Aliens that are still 7 or 8 seconds faster than me. Some might say that this is not circuit racing, but even if you don't want it to be, people will still be out there hotlapping the hell out of rally stagings. And from there I just went down a rabbit hole. Back to an all-time favorite, Dirt Rally 2.0. Life is like a rally stage. Sometimes you'll fail. The road is not always straight, but if you get back up, you already won. Sometimes you'll have to change the way you do things. It might not be perfect at the start, but if it gets you there, it's all that matters. Just keep pushing forward. There are highs and there are lows, but if you're on the right path, there will be signs. Sometimes it moves fast. Sometimes it moves slower. And many times we crash right before the finish line. But don't ever let this stop you. Get back on your feet and do whatever you can to finish what you started. Just keep in mind, in the end, you won't be the same person you were at the start. You might be all battered and bruised, but it's fine. Life isn't about staying the same, it's about finding the better you. In the end, I decided to give Assetto Corsa Rally a new chance and try to improve the game's performance. Nobody believes me when I say that in this day and age you can still get constant high FPS and zero latency in a modern game, even with only 8GB of VRAM. To achieve this, all you have to do is give the graphics settings a small tweak. Unfortunately, setting everything to very low doesn't actually change much. You have to disable the real culprit, DLSS frame generation and resolution scaling. And here it is, constant 160 FPS, 5 milliseconds of latency, and it looks perfect at 1440p. And I did it right on time, because the second update, the biggest one up to that point, came out, and it was lots of fun. Assetto Corsa Rally is the first game in the world to literally add you inside the game. The developers just made an official announcement. If you're really good at the game, there's a chance they'll create a fan modeled after you and add it into the game. And since I'm really good at the game, they already added me in. But jokes aside, I've actually had a lot of fun with this new update. And with the new dynamic weather system, I can finally start a stage in a dry October and finish on New Year's Eve, just like in real life. They even went the extra mile and drew building interiors. On building exteriors, I also discovered some more efficient ways to take a corner. I mean, it's all-wheel drive, isn't it? And because I like exploring games, I found something intriguing. If you think like me, you're probably wondering, does it have sand physics? Well, there's only one way to find it. Okay, I actually thought that I'm gonna crash into a rock-solid sand pipe. Bad physics, unplayable.